Alright, so the other day, we sold the Supermoto. I didn't really make a video about it just because I've been out of the game, but we got some cash in there. There's a bike for sale all the way in California. So we're like Washington, and California is like below, like 2 states below. It's about a 10-hour trip, so we're road tripping down to California, and it's like just about 2 o'clock in the morning right now. So we're gonna be driving all night. We have my son back there, so we're road tripping. We're road tripping at night so he can sleep all night, and we just stopped and got some road trip essentials, and yeah, we're just gonna be road tripping in the truck in the Rodozer. I'll show you guys the bike when we pick it up. I don't really want to say what it is yet, just because I want to kind of keep it a surprise because it's kind of different. We have a race I'm gonna go to this next Saturday, so like 4 days from now. So we're gonna like do this round trip, get home, and go race. So I'll keep you updated on the road trip, and I'll get back to you guys later. First stop in California. I don't know where we're at, but it's not too far from like Oregon. So I drove all night. I think it's about 8 o'clock, so I drove from about 1 to 8, and I think we're like still about 2 hours away from where we're going, maybe like an hour and 45 minutes, something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and tough it out and keep going the rest of the way. No, look at that.
Oh, hold on, he's dropping toys. Here.
5 hours later.
So we're about 5 minutes away from meeting the guy with the bike. We drove all night and got to our hotel, which is about an hour and a half from the initial meeting spot. We got about 4 hours of sleep, and we just got some lunch, and now we're about to meet up with this guy. I'm gonna get off the exit in a second. I'm not gonna film like the transaction, I should say, just because it kind of makes it awkward. Some people don't like to be filmed, so I'm just not gonna film it. I'll show you guys the bike after I get back to the hotel, and I'll do my best at having Haley film from like the tinted windows. I don't know, we'll see. But we're gonna go get the bike. I just want to keep you guys updated, and
That's
yeah.
probably a great angle down there.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, okay, working.
I mean, you know, I'm like someone who, I do get like guys trying to pick me up in clubs or like at bars or something, you know, but they're like...
It's called a brag.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling for, is just to brag about how I get...
So if you guys stayed around to the end of the video, I'm going to do a walk around of the bike real quick. The bike is a 2008 CRF 450R, basically fully gone through. It's the engine was fully rebuilt from the bottom up by Woody Kyle. He's a known flat track engine rebuilder guy. He's pretty small, but he does a lot of good work of what I've heard. But it's got a rebuilt bottom end with a CP rod, a high compression piston, and like fully built head with cams and a ported carb. It runs off of race gas on 110 right now. It's got a bunch of little small things like a hammerhead, sprocket guard or whatever that is, these hoses, a works connection clutch perch, an airbox delete with a K&N filter right there. Got a Recluse auto clutch, which I'm not a fan of. It seems like I'm fighting it at the track all the time. And a Bill-built downpipe exhaust. The pipe comes down right here. Super loud, loudest bike I've ever had for sure. And so the guy also threw in a few things with the bike. He gave me a boot with a hot shoe. The hot shoe is a steel shoe you wear over your left boot to help with sliding in the corners. He threw in a few sprockets and a front brake setup for TT tracks and airbox and black plastics. The bike was previously owned by a pro rider by the name of Bo Thompson. I drove all the way to California to meet him for it. The yellow plates means that he was racing the pro class. So I'm obviously not a pro, but I'm still running the yellow plates just because they look cool and too lazy to change them. So thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. I hope you guys like the flat track videos that are here to come. I've been doing a lot of flat track, like every other weekend there's a race down the road, so I've been doing those. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more flat track stuff and motocross with the Yamaha. I'm going to try to rebuild my STI soon if you guys still want to see car stuff, but my STI is parked in the garage. I just haven't had the motivation to work on it yet. But thanks for watching. I'll see if I can get a video out as soon as I can.